Martin, you have often focused on what you say is a one bullet kind of solution for checking corruption in public place.
Yes.
But from what you have observed over the period, the CPI says we have been stagnating. Yeah. I'm asking a question, and I think I know the answer from you because of what you have been doing over the last few months.
Yeah, we should.
Okay, so what do you say?
Yeah, so it's a sad spectacle, like you said, and I like the way you played back the president's speech to the BBC. When they asked him, Mr. Akufo-Addo, how are you going to fund free SHS? He says, with proceeds from corruption. You see, you've played that tape over and over. Yeah, it resonated with us because we could all feel corruption under Suini's party those days. So we thought Akufo-Addo was coming to do it. It turns out that he was even going to get more corrupt because as we speak today, openly...
He was actually going to use the Anans principle.
Yes, we're coming to his 18 notable codes. Maybe I'll repeat them here. But now his family is very rich through the data bank commissions from the bonds, the Euro bonds and everything. Yes, his family has become very, very rich. So you see how the president is not the right person to fight corruption. And see why citizens keep saying that he just has to resign. Because once his family has become very rich, as a result of his coming into office, he lost the fight. The plot was lost from day one. As soon as he put in measures that his family can become rich.
You're talking about a president that a petition that you filed and complained that he had not acted on for a long time.
Thank you.
Someone filed and you complained he had not acted for a long time. So you decided to file it to OSP.
Excellent.
On the back of the OSP's investigations, this president you are accusing dismissed 2 officers.
Yes. Too little, too late. Are you done? Too little, too late. Sam, you are a lawyer. We are all lawyers. Look, this is a petition that from day one, he failed to even acknowledge Dr. Suleiman Anamzoya. He failed to acknowledge even the letter from Dr. Suleiman Alassane Anamzoya. He failed to do so. And it's so worrying. The chief of staff, the same. Baumia, the same. They were all copied. So it's as if they were in cahoots to just, deal with this matter. We just step on it. This is a foolish case.
Anamzoya, by the way, was the president's appointee too.
Excellent. You see? So
he had to leave the place.
Yes. They said this is a foolish case. They will not even acknowledge. Look, I understand Anamzoya even tried to see the vice president. The handlers will not let him. So that means that the people living, this is shepherding the vice president, they are a problem because Anamzoya is alive. You can interview him. The vice president's handlers will not allow him
I've spoken to him.
Excellent. You see that thing? So it just tells that it's a nation with corruption rate large. And you see this. Look, Sam, I said it earlier on.
When Manasseh did his contract for sale, and Ejenim Boating Eje was indicted.
Thank you.
The president removed him immediately.
Yes, yes. So that is why I'm baffled that this one, he's not removing him. And this one, the evidence is even clearer. This one, you see that Anamzoya warned them. As soon as he saw that there was this forged contract, he wrote to the chief executive. If you read the OSP report, you see them say, look, he wrote to the chief executive, hey, this thing is forged. I didn't sign a contract for 10.4 million. No, the one I signed is 5.7 million. The chief executive, Sumaila Abdurrahman, would have none of it. And today he's still in office. During President
But he's being prosecuted.
Yeah, no, but he can't stay in that office. Sam, what will happen to the employees who are going to testify in the court? They'll feel threatened because he still comes into the office, he's still in office. And the potential witnesses are in the same office. How? That's a hostile environment.
So he's fighting corruption, but not as much as you expect.
Yeah, he's not fighting. This case is not fighting. There was nothing he could do.
Within his period, we have been told about the facts that you cannot contradict, that the anti-corruption agencies have received more money within his period than any other regime.
Sam, right now as we speak, I don't agree. Yes, so it may just be figures, but as to impact, no. And may be misdirected. Let's do this. As we speak now, lawyers have come together. They are petitioning the president over the non-proper funding of the OSP. Because the OSP last report, he said, so Kisi Ejabin said he has not received the establishment budget. So you see a huge edifice there, but it's empty. He doesn't have logistics, etc. So lawyers have come together they are signing a petition being led by Judge Joseph Tete to petition the president. Very soon we'll bring it for you to also sign. That he should set up, he should provide money for the OSP, because as we speak now, I don't know why Linda didn't mention it, the OSP has only 3 investigators. 1, 2, 3. There are some police stations that have more than 3 investigators. The OSP doesn't have enough prosecutors. So you see that it's even the deputy OSP, senior, the lady, she's the one traveling to Tamale to prosecute the case. That tells you that the OSP is grossly underfunded. President Kufuor is not interested, because the more he funds the OSP, the more they will come after his appointees. Because as we sit now, you know Clara Napagatia, the office of the president, she approved this transaction, she signed. Director of budget also signed. And they are lucky, and that tells you that we have to look at the OSP law. Because OSP doesn't do causing financial loss, because it appears that would be the proper offense. So maybe we have to look at how the Attorney General may give that, look, in that case, when you find financial loss, please go ahead. I think that will help us. So Clara can't be Napagatia. She can't be celebrating that she's been left, I mean, they didn't indict her. No, she approved. So Sam, what I want us and Ghanaians to analyze is it. So the madam, the boss who approved the payment of the money, how can she go scot-free? How does she pick her pen to sign the approval documents without doing the necessary checks? She must pay a price for that. You can't just sign. So you just walk into the office, anything that's put on your table, you start signing. So on those bases, the president has to sack her.
I will have to come back to you later for the question of the solutions.
So Sam, can we kick in just one question? Okay, the two, our favorite articles.
Yes, I'll come to you, then we will get there. But Sweeney.